Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to start my Pan That Palette eyeshadow for 2020. So I'm also doing a Pan That Palette face palette. So if you're interested in what face palette I am panning, I'll leave that video down below. There's a little monster that's in that video, my son, so it's a little hot mess, but I did do my intro for you guys so you know where I'm at. But in this video, I'm going to share with you the palette that I will be working on in 2020. I have gone back and forth a lot over what I want to do with Pan That Palette this year. I have previously panned the Urban Decay Naked palette, the Lorac Pro palette, the Tarte Aqua Lilies palette. What else did I try and pan? I'll leave them down below if you guys are interested. I have been doing Pan That Palette for quite a while. I also did one year a roulette edition when I typed all of my eyeshadows out and try to hit pan on them, and once I hit pan I did a new one. That way I could rotate through my eyeshadow palettes that way. This year I did a huge purge and declutter of everything in my beauty collection, makeup, skincare, hair care, you name it, and I put everything into a spreadsheet and looked at the dates of things. So I have decided that this year I am going to pan my oldest palette again. So what I am doing is panning my oldest palette. That palette is my Kat Von D Alchemist palette. So this palette here is I believe it was a special edition, limited edition, whatever you want to call it, palette. And then it came out again. I'm not sure, you might be able to repurchase it now, but this is currently where I'm at on that. So you can see I've already almost hit pan on Blue Sapphire. Everything else is relatively okay. I will say I am noticing a lot of little bumpies on this. So honestly guys, I've been using it the past couple days. It is on my eyes now, but I really haven't been enjoying the looks with this. I wasn't planning on doing this in this video at all, but I am going to declutter this as well. It is, like I said, when did I purchase this? The day after Christmas in 2016. So it's definitely the 4-year mark. This is kind of my draw for anything else. But looking at it this way, I know it's getting too old. I haven't really been enjoying the looks. I did use Pink Opal today. But I think that's it. I'm gonna give it away. That's kind of how I want to look at my makeup now, is start doing the old ones when I know I'm not enjoying it. There's weird things going on with it. I want to get rid of it. I was not planning on doing that. I was planning on panning that eyeshadow palette with this eyeshadow palette kind of together, but I guess this is the one that I will be panning, and then I'll be panning eyeshadows. I have a bunch of single eyeshadows too, it looks like, after this one. But this is the palette I will be panning this year. I have another eyeshadow palette that I can incorporate if I finish these up, but I'm going to just focus on this. I know it's small. I know it may not look like quite a lot, but it is now. Besides, let's see. I have a glitter. This is the next thing, but I think this is in my pan that, my rolling project pan. Yeah, this is Han Sunset. This single is older than this one, but other than that, these are my oldest eyeshadows now. So I got these, when did I get this? The Han Sunset eyeshadow back in May 2017. So I'll pan this with it. We'll just do it that way since it's the start. So that is what that eyeshadow looks like. I'll give you guys a swatch since this is the intro. Make sure it's still good, you know. Let's see. So that's Han Sunset. And then this palette, I have been using this a lot in December, so I'm really excited. Sad that this is the oldest eyeshadow palette, but it makes me excited to keep working on it. Let's see, how do I want to do this in this new year? So this is, I haven't even said it, it's the Marc Jacobs Scandalist eyeshadow palette. You have the shades Hot Pants, At the Office, Cause a Fuss. That's why they call her Little Miss Scandalous. So I have been working on this. You can see in hot pants right there that I have a good dip going on, but I have really been using this and enjoying it. I will work on trying to use it up completely. I even believe I should be able to use up this brown Little Mist up this year. So this is my Pan That palette for this year. I'm really excited to work on my older eyeshadows, trying to get good use out of it, and then just rotate in, I think, eyeshadows from there is how I'm going to be doing it this year. So I hope you guys will come along and pan with me. If you have the Scandalous palette or an older eyeshadow palette in your collection, bringing out, have a good look at it, honestly. Is it old? Is it too old? Is it like, I can try and use it, but I'm not enjoying it? Get rid of it. And then just try and incorporate other eyeshadow palettes or eyeshadows you have in your collection. So I'm excited to try and pan this palette this year. I've really been enjoying using it a lot. It's definitely a neutral palette that I can incorporate other shadows. If you want to know, the next oldest eyeshadow palette in my collection is this palette. Do you guys know what this palette is? This is the Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette, and this may be my 2021, or I may incorporate it into 2020, this year's Pan That palette. But it's full of colorful eyeshadows. Like, how fun. I've already hit pan on one of them, so I may incorporate this one with my Marc Jacobs, but I'm going to kind of work on these this year. So that is my intro for Pan That palette. Keep me accountable. This is my main priority though. I may bring in some other colorful eyeshadows in my Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette. This is my priority, then this eyeshadow, then that. So I'm excited to share this journey with you guys for my eyeshadows in 2020, and I'll talk to you in my next one. Be sure to subscribe for more videos, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.